Hey there, if you're new to the channel and you want to learn everything there is to know about living in Smyrna Beach, Florida, you've come to the right place. My name is Matt Ecoff. I'm a local real estate expert. I'm here with my beautiful wife, Rachel Ecoff, and we're here to share everything from the best neighborhoods to the hottest spots around town. Listen, we get phone calls, emails, text messages, Zoom invites every day from people just like you wanting to move to the beach. So whether it be in 2 days, 20 days, or 200 days, don't hesitate to reach out. We'd love to help you move to the beach. Make sure they hit the like button and subscribe so you get all notifications and updates about everything going on in New Smyrna Beach, Florida. Now you can hear the chickens. They're pretty loud right now. We are right by Third Wave, which is at the start of Flagler Avenue from North and South Peninsula, which is right behind us. So we are on Flagler right now. We're right across from Garden Fusion, Third Wave, which has some of the best coffee in New Smyrna Beach. And I'm going to take you to a condo listing that I just got. I'm so excited about this because I love Holiday Cove North. It's a classic icon of New Smyrna Beach, and I want to show you how close it is on Flagler Avenue to proximity, the condo, to everything New Smyrna Beach has to offer. If you want the nightlife, you want to be in the mix of everything, you want to get rid of your car and trade it in for a golf cart or an e-bike or just some new shoes, you can, because you're within walking distance of literally everything in New Smyrna Beach. This place is freaking awesome. I love it. So let's take a ride down the street on Flagler, and then we'll turn on our North Atlantic Avenue to get to Holiday Cove North, and we'll check out a unit that we have there. All right, here we go. All right, we're on North Atlantic, which is one of the most iconic streets. Well, it's one of the most expensive streets in New Smyrna Beach as well. We're entering North Beach right now. We got about 100 yards. We have a beach entrance right here and Esther Park right up there. So here's a beach entrance. We also have our own private beach entrance. All right, so we're at Holiday Cove North. This is classic New Smyrna Beach. 1963, the individual buildings were built. 1967, the one long building is built. You're going to notice that there's different colors on the buildings. Right now, they had a special assessment. First special assessment they've had since 1977. We are now currently in 2025, so that's a long time since the special assessment. They have $40,000 per unit special assessment. My owner is paying all $40,000 at closing, so there will be no special assessment for anybody coming in here. It's really, really inexpensive HOAs. It ranges from $600 a month to $825 a month. My unit is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,030 square feet. But you'll notice here the buildings, some are yellow, some are white. They're getting ready to paint all the buildings white and blue, so just like this right here. And then they're doing flat roofs on all of them. So you can see flat roofs on the majority here, and then you see slanted roofs here. This will be changing out as well. So they'll be doing milestone reports, which is the engineering report on the balconies that need to be done. They'll be changing out the roofs to go flat roof, and then they'll be painting as well. So these are classic New Smyrna Beach, though. This is so, these things are so amazing. I'm so happy that we got a chance to get in here. I didn't want to do a video until we had a unit that we could come in, and man, we could not have got a better unit to come and check out. This thing is fully renovated, has renters galore, and let's talk about it. So let's go around the corner and then take a look at Holiday Cove and everything it has to offer. So again, you saw us driving up. We're on North Atlantic Avenue right here. We're in classic North Beach, so not only the highest elevated, but also the most expensive housing in New Smyrna Beach. So in 2023, the average home sold for $1,090,000, so much higher than Central Beach or Beachside South. We are right on the ocean side. We have this tennis court, pickleball court that we share with Watermark, which is right here. So this is on Watermark's property, but everybody from Holiday Cove uses this as well, and they're okay with it. And then we have the individual buildings here. You can still see the tilted roofs where they're going to be flat roofs. So come on in, let's come to our unit. Let me just point out real quick, every unit comes with a reserved parking spot, so we're in unit number 29. And then there's also reserved parking spots for extra visitors and things like that you get from HOA. But nobody can park in 29 if this is your unit. So come on in and take a look. You're not going to find a nicer unit in Holiday Cove, I can promise you that. All right, so we have a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,030 square foot unit. This rents out for $3,200 a month. She can get more than that because she's been renting it for $3,200 a month for years now to the same people. Holiday Cove is unique where you can rent for 3 days, 1 week, 1 month. North Beach has long-term rental restrictions, but Holiday Cove was here and built and grandfathered in when this was Coronado Beach, when it wasn't New Smyrna Beach. So they're grandfathered into some old rules. So you can rent for 3 days here, rent for a week, rent for a month. She rents hers out for months at a time for $3,200 a month. Great rental income. I want to show you and point out some things about the unit that's really great. So we have nice granite countertops, really great, nice hard floors. Rachel mentions all the time we love hard floors and no carpet in the beach because of the sand that you're getting brought in. This is right off the beach. I can actually see the beach from the front porch, so you're right literally here on the beach. So this unit, we've talked a lot about this before. A lot of condos, most condos come fully furnished. This one comes fully furnished as well. So the only thing missing, she did have a big cabinet here, but it was made for her especially. So she took it with her, and then she took some of the pictures off the wall. So we have one of the guest bedrooms back here. Good sized guest bedroom, ready for renters. We have their bathroom here. Great natural lighting in the condo. Here's our primary. It's a nice king size bed, and then our primary bath. So I want to point out some things that are really, really important in this unit for a rental. So, another thing too, real quick, before I point this out. The only unit I know of in Holiday Cove that actually comes with a washer and dryer. So Holiday Cove has a laundromat over by the manager's office. So that's where people wash and dry their clothes, obviously. This one she had built in. So I want to point out a couple things on this. Notice the locks. Notice the locks here. Notice the lock here. Notice the locks here. And notice the lock right here. This is big because if you're an investor or if you want a vacation home but you want to rent it out and you want to make some money, you can lock your own personal items. You can keep your wardrobe in here. You can keep your wardrobe in there. You can say, hey, you know what, I have some college students coming in that rent my place and they're gonna pay some good bucks, but I don't really want to let them have access to the washer and dryer. So again, we have locked cabinets here. There's just a lot of areas that you can store your personal things if you don't want people having access to that stuff. Make it feel like it's home. The manager's office does rent out the units here, so they charge 10%. So if you're renting for $3,200 for the month, they're gonna charge you $320. They're going to find the renter. They're going to secure the renters in here. They're going to do the background check. They're going to give them the keys. They're going to do check-in, check-out. The only thing that you're responsible for to pay for is the cleaning. So, and that's not much, a few $100s. So 10% is really, really inexpensive. New Smyrna Beach, it usually runs around 14 to 22% for a property management company. So having an on-site manager here to be able to do that for you is huge. And we do have 68 units in Holiday Cove. So there's a pool of people that they can pull from to be able to rent out, to have a lot more access to people. I will say that when I did an open house here, I met almost all the neighbors, and I will say that 80% of the neighbors are from either New York or from Ohio. And this lady here is from New York. She actually just moved back last week. So a lot of people from out of state, a lot of people, this is not their primary residence. This is the second place for them. A lot of vacationers here, but an older demographic. So super, super nice. So I'm not going to go out the front here because we have locks on the gates. I'm going to go out the back like we're an owner, and we'll go check out the 2 pools that they have. They have one regular pool and then one heated pool, and then the beach access. And you saw how close we are to Flagler Avenue, maybe 200 yards at the most. So let's go out the back and check out the rest of Holiday Cove. Nobody will recognize me if I don't have my sunglasses on. People all the time are like, I think I've seen you around, and I put these on, and they're like, oh, I know who you are. My trademark. Well, and my bald head. This is by design, though. Thank you very much. I shave. And my beard. So this is a perfect example of what the places are going to look like. The blue and white look gorgeous. You'll see they're random because they're doing the buildings one at a time. So the building right behind me, there's not. But then here that's done, here it's done. So let's come around and check out the rest of the place. So I think I mentioned already the HOAs here range from $600 to $850 a month. It's going to cover your basic utilities. It's going to cover cable. It's going to cover internet. And you're going to be responsible for your power. It's going to also cover your HOA. Is going to cover water and sewer, and then the grounds, of course. So really, really inexpensive for New Smyrna Beach for the HOAs. You get 2 pools with this, and then we have beach access as well. So we're coming up on pool number 1. Now from the outside, I don't know if you can see, there's a gate. You get a key fob to get in and out. So there's not access from the street. You have to come through the back alleyway to be able to get in and out for the owners. This is just the regular pool, and then the heated pool is right up here up front. Yeah, this is party pool. This is the heated pool. So and then we have the ocean. I mean, this is amazing. You're 200 yards from Flagler Avenue. This is your private seating area here in Holiday Cove. 2 pools and direct access to the ocean. And it's pretty blue today. So we're on the other side of Holiday Cove. It's not a big place. It's only 68 units in the whole place. So another entrance right here, this walkway to the beach. Now, obviously, we have our own private entrance over here, but if you wanted to walk out front, like in the building that I have, you could just walk out right here and go down here. The only people that's going to be walking here are going to be people that live on probably due east or in the streets around here. So you're not going to have a lot of traffic because there's nowhere to park. They do tow. They're pretty serious on that in Holiday Cove, which is great. Also in Tide Mark, same thing. They're pretty strict about it. So here's one downfall though. This is a deeded co-op, which means that it's a cash purchase only. We've had actually 2 offers. We've owned this unit's brand new on the market. We've already had 2 offers, but they were financing offers. Deeded units, every owner has voting rights. They all are deeded owners. So if there's going to be a sale or something like that, they'd have to get approval for all 68 people. Now, I don't know how many friends you have. It's hard to get 2 people to agree on something, 3 people to agree on something, 4 people to agree on something. To get 68 people to agree, there's been offers from Marriott to buy these places. There's been offers from Hilton to buy this place because they're amazing units. They could make some serious cash. They could be a great timeshare because there are timeshares in New Smyrna Beach. And the fact that they don't have any rental restrictions is a really, really huge deal. But being that they're all deeded owners and everybody owns these places outright, they all have voting rights for HOAs. They all have voting rights for selling, and no, they're never going to get 68 people to sell. So the only downside about this, it is a cash-only purchase. There are a few of those in New Smyrna Beach, the co-op. Got to find out what you're going to get with that co-op and what you're not going to get. This one is unbelievable. It's an unbelievable deal. I don't even think I mentioned the price yet. This was listed for $429,000 for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,030 square foot, fully furnished with rental income of $3,200 per month. That is a phenomenal deal. You're right here on the ocean. You're right next to Flagler Avenue. I mean, you have everything. You could have a golf cart. No joke. You could have a golf cart and live the rest of your life here because you could take North Atlantic across Flagler to South Atlantic, across 44 to Publix, and grocery shop from your golf cart and come back here. You literally would need nothing to live here. So if you're ready to retire, you're ready to say, you know what, screw this whole rat race thing. I'm coming out and I'm living my best life at the beach. Holiday Cove is the place for you. Listen, we get phone calls, emails, text messages every day from people just like you wanting to move to the beach. So whether you want to move in 2 days, 20 days, or 200 days, please don't hesitate to reach out. We'd love to help you move to the beach. And if you decided to move into Holiday Cove, you'd be my neighbor. I live just 3 streets down. We could be neighbors. We could hang out. I could come down here and we could go to the beach together. Anyway, until next time, see you guys.